Hey everyone, I remember when I interviewed Phil Braunstein when he was the executive vice president with the San Francisco Chronicle, and I was posting over at SF Gate in the City Brights area. Video interview, which actually you can see by pressing on the link to this vlog, but I digress. In the interview, which I really encourage you to check out if you haven't seen it before, Braunstein said that when I asked him what he thought the future of news would be and the role of media people, journalists, he said, I don't consider myself a journalist, I'm a vlogger, by the way, but he said it would be as more of a curator or a checker or an evaluator. I'm paraphrasing because I specifically remember the essential idea being is, well, what is here on Google News now, and that's this new fact check feature, labeling fact check articles in Google News. And this is by Richard Gingras, the head of news for Google, who has ignored my Facebook friend request for some odd reason. What's up? Come on, Richard. You want any black friends? What's going on with you? Get with it. Anyway, it says for the last several years, fact checking has come into its own, led by organizations like the International Fact Checking Network. Rigorous fact checks are now conducted by more than 100 active sites, according to the Duke University Reporters Lab. They collectively produce many thousands of fact checks a year, examining claims around urban legends, politics, health, and the media itself. In the 7 years since we started labeling types of articles in Google News, e.g., in depth, opinion, Wikipedia, we've heard that many readers enjoy having easy access to a diverse range of content types. Earlier this year, we added a local source tag to highlight local coverage of major stories. Today, we're adding another new tag, fact check, to help readers find fact checking in larger news stories. Large news stories. It doesn't define what that is. You'll see the tagged articles in the expanded story box on news.google.com and in the Google News and Weather iOS Android apps. Like, okay, so here's an example, right? I don't see it. Where is it? Top stories. Where is the fact check part? Don't see it. Interesting. It says Google News determines whether an article might contain fact checks in part by looking up for the schema.org claim review markup. We also look for sites that follow the commonly accepted criteria for fact checks. Publishers who create fact checks and would like to see it appear with a fact check tag should use that markup in fact check articles. For more information, head over to our help center. I wonder if SEO plugins on WordPress have it. It's not. Do you see the fact check button? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Do you see it? Top stories. Let's click on this. Okay. You'll see the tagged articles in the expanded story box on, okay, there. So we're clicking on this. Okay, so the fact-checked articles. See, what I get is this is not easily recognized. There should just be a column, something in letters just fact-checked. Click. You know? I mean, you have to hunt for this because it's not obvious. Battle for Mosul, Iraq forces. Trump ratchets up rigged election claims. So let's click on this. So that just takes you to the article. That's CNN. Okay, fine. That's CNN. But then see, it's frustrating. That is very frustrating. You have to go back through history, go back to Google News. So you can't tell. I can't tell. It says, okay, local source, right? Featured, opinion, related. Okay. Maybe I'm not reading this something here. It says, today we're adding an entirely new tag, fact check, to help readers find fact checking in large news stories. You'll see the tagged articles in the expanded story boxes. Let's click on that. Those are the expanded story boxes. What are those? Read top news stories. Read local articles. Okay. See, it's not clear. All right, it is not. That's infuriating. It's not clear. What are the expanded story boxes? Richard, this is terrible. The user experience. This is very frustrating. I just want something that says fact check. Where is it? It's not here. Give me fact check, man. No, come on. Ugh.